You alright? I just had to come out this morning because it's absolutely fucking beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. I don't know, if my front resolution of my camera is good enough, but I'll give you a little look. Well, nice. But I suppose the beauty of the day is what's inspired me to think about one of the oldest questions I've been asking myself for a long time, which is, what is love? Now I've gone through so many thought processes trying to figure that question out. Like logical conclusions, spiritual conclusions, but I suppose the main reason I'm making this video is because I really want people's insight, the self, and I understand it's really easy to say, oh, you can't ever explain it because we'll never know, but not good enough for me. It's just not good enough for me. One of my theories is that you've got your spiritual connection, like the way you pick up each other through the mass consciousness, the way you find each other, sometimes by absolute coincidence that turns out not to be coincidence at all, but destined, if you can call it destined. I know it's a pretty cliche word, but when you find that person, you have the spiritual connection. You also need that chemical match that works on I don't like using the word, but a real level, a literal level. Flesh and bone chemicals reacting in your brain. And if these chemicals, for use of a better word, react perfectly, and when you get that perfect mix between the two of you, whether it's man, woman, whatever, man, woman, 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 it doesn't matter. When those two things perfectly combine, then maybe that creates love. And undoubtedly there's so many. There would probably, 95+% of people that have one or the other. They've got one or the other. They've either got the chemical balance between the two of them on a basic instinctual level that makes them connected through some sort of animalistic lust almost. And then there's the others who have the spiritual connection, but not the animalistic one. The primal chemical balance we get between both of us. And then there's another part of me that thinks, well, that's sort of bollocks. Because it's love. And, you question, you say, is it an emotion? Personally, I think it's far beyond an emotion. Emotions, happiness, anger, fear, and they can get strong, but love, it's something that passes all boundaries, isn't it? Because you might get angry at one person or a group of people, but you can actively love and express beautiful, positive energy to everyone on the planet. You can express love and just love within yourself and love everyone without knowing them. Love is often unexplained. I reckon the majority of the time it doesn't happen because you try, does it? It happens randomly. doesn't separate it from emotions and feelings, but there's something different about it, isn't there? And that little something different makes it the most beautiful thing in existence, and why it's trying to be destroyed. Because the less love there is, the less reason we've got to fight. The less reason we've got to exist. Without love, everything is pointless.